Hey y'all, this is my solo GIM, an account that I've wanted to make videos on for quite a while, but I just didn't know where to start, and so I never really did. But I've decided I really want to make videos. I enjoy it, my daughter enjoys it, and I've been streaming this account, and I'd like to save a lot of those memories and share them and and just kind of take that and make something with it, something that I can look back on and that I can share, and hopefully I can make other people laugh and have a good time. So this account has progressed quite a bit. I'm not quite out of the mid game, I would say. This is my best in slot melee gear. As you can see, I have a Blade of Salador. I do have the face guard, and right now I am using the Blood Moon. I have dragon boots, no prems yet, and a cheese cape, of course. I haven't started the Inferno grind yet, but that is on my list coming up really soon. I have gotten a bludgeon on the account. I have my full crystal and Bofa, corrupted, Trident of the Swamp. I'm still using Aram's gear, Infinity Boots, Imbued Cape. I have all of the Zenite jewelry that I want. I don't have a Berserker's necklace, but I just didn't really see a need to make one. I have the Serp Helm, everything from Zulra, the Blowpipe. I do have both the Scorching Bow and Emberlight, the Blood Ancient Scepter, which I'll be using at the Inferno, and I have all of my Elite Void gear. I actually have my quest cape. I'm all done with all quests. Haven't finished a couple of mini quests, so I guess at some point I'll go do those. Almost done with the achievement diaries, only missing Queen Calphite Head, all 5 rolls, and for Karamja I'm still missing some rune crafting levels. I have a couple of 99s, and getting max level is the main goal right now, other than just upgrading gear and progressing in the game. I do have quite a lot of grinds in some places. I'm currently 10k KC for a Dragon Warhammer, but I've paused that grind right now because the upkeep on it just isn't worth it, when I could go to Chambers of Xeric and get the Elder Maul. I do have a Hydra task right now. Nothing really important from Hydra. I've gotten the ring, but that's it. And the ring is unfortunately not that great. I've been using it at TOA just because you swap a lot of gear, and I feel that that's probably the best place I could really ask to use that. I haven't gotten any purples yet, so that's also a big goal. But as you can see, I haven't really completed that many breeds. So I'm not dry for one by any means. I just haven't spooned one either. But I have done all 3 raids at this point. Biggest goals gear-wise right now, I definitely want to get the Bandos armor and stop paying to repair this Blood Moon. It would be really nice to get Masori so that I can use Bo's other ranged gear than just the Bow of Fahrenheit. And of course some Virtus would be really nice, or some Ancestral from Cox, as I do still need to grind all of the Desert Treasure 2 bosses. I have the Blood Quartz, obviously, and I've gotten teleports for both the Duke and Bardorvis, sorry. So those are all things that I'm really working on right now. Usually, in my inactive time when I'm working, I've been trying to get my rune crafting level up, just so that I can knock out this diary. That would be really nice to have. And then obviously the Kandarin diary and Desert diary. I need to actively work on those because I can't really AFK Calphite Queen, and I can't really AFK Barbarian Assault, unfortunately. For the most part, I just really want to share some fun adventures. Hopefully you guys have a good time and enjoy. I really enjoy video making, and I've been enjoying streaming. I do hope everybody will come by the Twitch. I'd be incredibly grateful. I'm almost affiliate at this point. I'm just missing mostly having the number of chatters every stream for that goal. But I've been having a great time. I've met a ton of great people, and I have made content with one guy so far, but I definitely plan to make content with some more of my friends that I've made. Some really great people, so look forward to getting some videos up with them, giving them shout outs, and having them join in on the adventures and the fun, and sharing this with my daughter, because she doesn't understand RuneScape, but she does understand Daddy being on the TV when we watch YouTube, and it makes her very happy, and that makes me very happy. So that's just something I've been enjoying, is kind of showing her my streams and having a good time with that. And I hope that in having a good time with my daughter and making content that I'm proud of and that she can enjoy, that you guys will also enjoy that content and have a great time as well. So for the rest of this video, I don't really have much to go on and do. I can go over a couple of collection logs and other things on the account. 177 days played, so little over a year there. Not a little over a year in days. The account is a little over a year old. I have my hard combat achievements done. As you can see, I still have a couple of easy ones. These are mostly Obor, and I just haven't done them because I haven't gone to grind out the keys. Medium, I don't know. Barrows, I just haven't gone there with freezes, just mostly out of laziness. There's the Obor, another Obor. The Royal Titans, just haven't quite done this one, and then of course the Huey Codal and the Moon's Apparel with only a Dragon Scimitar. So some really easy stuff that I could go knock out. I just mostly haven't done it because it's not going to immediately get me to the next level, and at the moment I wasn't focusing on combat achievements, but I'll probably knock those out and maybe try to finish as many of the hard ones as I can with the gear that I have right now. I should theoretically, I guess, be able to do most of these. It just kind of depends on some of it's just RNG and finding a teammate for like the Royal Titans and stuff. So should be pretty easy to knock out, and completing all of these completing all the tasks for hard will probably get us pretty close to the elite. So that's definitely something I could look into, a goal that would be good to progress the account. As far as collections go, I don't plan to go back to the Abyssal Sire anytime soon. So if I get a task, I might go just for the combat achievements, but I really don't care about greenlocking this right now. I went really, really dry for Unsired, as you can see. Before I got the fourth one, I was in the bottom 1% for Unsired drops. And in order, I actually got the Axon, then the Pet, and then I got the other two pieces. Fortunately, didn't get any of the other items, so I didn't have to go any further with Sire. The Hydra, like I said, I've gotten pretty lucky with heads, and pretty lucky in getting all of the ring pieces and the tail. Still don't have the leather or the claw. Barrows, nothing from Miraxor. Barrows, I really would like to go and get the Carol's leather top, but it's not a priority right now, as I think the only place that I'd really use that would be God Wars Dungeon, which I have the Bofa, so I'll probably be using the Bofa method. Maybe for Krill, I think Carol's leather top is one of the better options there, so that you can tank better. So I might look into that just to make Krill a little bit better. I did try to go tank it with, I think, the leather skirt and Varix Brassard, and it didn't really go too well, but that could have been my own error. Still don't have a dragon pickaxe, unfortunately. I think I'm pretty low in percentage for this, and I don't have any of the Void Waker pieces from any of those. As far as Cerberus goes, I've only gotten a Pegasian and a Smoldering Stone, but I haven't killed Cerberus that many times, so not really too upset about that. Still need an ACB, and a Ceradome and Hilt would be really nice. I'd have one completed God Sword Blade, but no completed God Swords yet, unfortunately. Dagonoth Kings, we have all our rings, and we have all of the extra stuff, so the only really reason to go back here would be for pets. And I'm not pet hunting at the moment, so not something on my list. Duke Succulus, I really would like to get the Vestige and some Virtus pieces. The Eye of the Duke, that would be great to have, but I don't see myself farming out the Whisper or Leviathan really right now for their pieces, so don't know how soon I'll actually get a Soul Reaper axe. I definitely probably want to upgrade my gear before I go to the Whisperer. I'd really like a Shadow before I actually start farming that boss out. But I haven't tried it with the Toxic Trident, so that could be something that I give a shot and see if that's any better. Chromium Ingots, I haven't gotten any yet, but obviously they've released the ability to make these now, so these are much less important to get. And then the Ice Quartz, I know a lot of people take Ice Quartz to the Inferno. I'd rather have the Blood Quartz for the extra healing, just because I'm not the greatest at flicking, and I really hope to learn that while I'm in the Inferno. So, not looking for the Ice Quartz at the moment. If I do get it, I will consider swapping out the Blood Quartz for the Ice Quartz if I think that's going to help me complete the Inferno a little easier. Obviously, no Colosseum. Definitely want to get in on this, but probably I won't touch this until after the Inferno. The Gauntlet, I got very lucky. I was able to get a Blade of Saldor and my Bofa, and I got a third Enhanced, which I used to break it down for the shards. I don't have any teams. Like I said, this is a solo GIM. All my team members have quit long ago. Most of them didn't even make it to 1K, so I'm not really concerned with trying to save anything or get any extra drops for them. This is, for the most part, just a regular Iron Man with extra bank space. While I could make a new account or de-iron the account and go from there, I'm having fun playing on this account. I'm enjoying learning and restarting as a brand new Iron Man would not help me progress anymore. And de-ironing would, I think, just kill the fun of the account for me. So that's why I don't really make a new account or de-iron, because I'm having fun, I'm enjoying it, and at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. Guardor, I have not gotten any of the uniques yet. I really would like a Bandos Hilt. Something to help lower defense would be super nice since I'm so dry on the Dragon Warhammer. I would actually like the Bandos Boots. I know these are usually considered trash drop, but I have the core, and getting the Bandos Boots early would actually be somewhat helpful in tanking the minions while going for the rest of God Wars. So Bandos boots would not be a bad drop for me. I'm kind of looking for them, but I'm not grinding them out hard. If somehow I manage to get the Bandos chestplate, the tassets, and the hilt before I get a pair of boots, I probably will not go back for the boots for a long, long time, maybe until even I hunt the pet. At some point I do plan to hunt pets on this account, but that's not going to be for a while. I definitely want to go for upgrades and account progression before I bother with any pet grinds. The Grotesque Guardians, like I said, I have the Black Tourmaline core. Since I got this, I haven't been going back because the Granite Ring, Granite Gloves, and Granite Hammer are unfortunately just kind of trash items. This is really the thing that I think people even want, and even this is not considered the best. Of course, you do need this and the Bandos boots and an Echo Crystal to make the Echo boots. So if I happen to get really lucky at the Coliseum and spoon an Echo Crystal after getting Bandos boots, that would be some really good defensive boots. The Huecoatl I am somewhat hunting right now. I need one more hide to be able to finish my master clue that's currently in my bank, so that's something that I'll definitely be going to very soon, hunting that last hide. The Dragon Hunter wand, obviously it'd be something cool to have, but not overly useful. The Tome of Earth, just kind of a trash item, I guess. No, I can't really think of anything, maybe some skilling that you could do with that, but not really looking for the Tome of Earth. Calphite Queen, we have 31 kills. So obviously the guaranteed head drop is quite far away. I think it's I want to say it's 256. I'd like to get a Dragon Chain Buddy just for the nostalgia of having one. And obviously, like I said, no Dragon Pickaxe yet. So something I'm looking for. KBD, I'm not hunting for anything. The Kraken, I haven't really been doing Kraken tasks. As I already have the Toxic Trident and I have a Blade of Saldor, so I'm not really needing to restock Kraken Tentacles. Getting the Blade of Saldor, I got it way before. 1 second, sorry. What the heck? I cannot. Can't dismiss because I have a plugin on. That's kind of crazy. What the heck? I just can't interact with them at all. Well, that's wild. Huh, that's actually crazy. Can't interact with that, so I have to figure out what plugin is doing that, and then I'll have to mess with it. So for now, we'll just have to listen to him complain. Sorry, guys. So yeah, getting the Blade of Saldor really helped in not having to hunt these, not having to waste my time going to the Kraken. So really happy with that. Kriara, obviously, I have not done any past the one, just so I could get into the next room. Krill, I've done 158. Really looking for that Zamorakian Spear, but no luck yet. Staff of the Dead and Steam Battle Staff would be nice to have for the Clog. Zamorak Hilt is nice for a clue, but other than that, really only want the Spear here, and then I probably won't come back for a while. The Leviathan, done very few kills. The Venator Vestige, unfortunately, isn't really that good, so I don't have much of a reason to come and farm this out. But I probably will at some point to try to get the Lure, and obviously the Desert Treasure 2 bosses are fairly good money and kind of fun, and it'd be nice to have the Vertus pieces while I go for pets and the Soul Reaper Axe pieces, so these probably will be something that I do pet hunt fairly early on, just because I really like the models for the Leviathan, Vardorvis, Whisper, and Duke, but definitely would like to be more secure in in my gear. For Leviathan, I mean, I have the Bofa, so I'm pretty confident that I could just knock this out. But it would just take a lot of supplies right now that I just don't have. The Moon's Apparel, the only thing I'm really missing is the Blue Moon Tassets and the Eclipse gear, but I can't really think of much of a reason why I would need to go for this when there are other upgrades and I have similar gear already. Obviously, we're not going to next right now. I have 2 kills, which I just went to mostly try to knock out some of those easier combat tasks. I could go and knock out probably a couple more combat tasks just to get the points. I just haven't. The Nightmare, I would actually really like to go do more Nightmare or Fosani's. I haven't really put much time into it, but seeing as I do have the bludgeon now, this would be some pretty cool stuff to have. Nightmare Staff and Volatile Orb would obviously really help at some places, but I could also just get a Tumican Shadow from TOA, and that would make this pretty unnecessary for most of the grinds I'm doing right now. The Muspa, I really want to go here and try to get my other 4 Venator Shard pieces. Also would like some more Ancient Icons, just so I can make all 4 staves, just to kind of complete that. Other than that, not really going for anything here. The Royal Titans, I did, other than Pet, I got everything here. So I have the staff, I have both of my prayers, which is really important because I don't have my Chambers of Xeric prayers. So these have actually been kind of helpful in speeding up bosses and getting some stuff done lately. They haven't been out that long, so I haven't tried a lot of content that I was working on, but obviously having this it's a lot better than before. So this actually may make me even a little tankier at God Wars and make flicking that a little bit easier or less necessary. Sorry, skipping over the Thermonuclear. I have the Occult Necklace, which I got from a regular kill, so I haven't really been back there. I know this is one that people, they go for a lot, but I just haven't really. Vardorvis is, I think, my most killed Desert Treasure 2 boss. With only 30, that's not very many, but it is one that I do like to go to every now and then and get a couple of kills. Would really like the Ultor Vestige, as that would really boost my damage. Obviously Virtus and the Axe Head. Vorkath, I got the head, and I have not really been back. We'll probably go back to try to farm out some of these other stuff. The Dragon Bow Necklace would be really the only thing that I think I would actively farm right now. But I'm not going to do that until I either have Lance or Dragon Hunter Crossbow. Just because there's not a huge reason to go back to this boss at the moment, other than for supplies, and they're just not supplies that I'm using at the moment. I don't have an ACB, so I'm not making dragon bolts and stuff. The Whisper, only the 1k C-Sense, haven't been back. And then Zulrah, like I said, got all the pieces from here, so I don't really need to go back to Zulrah other than for some scales, but I'm pretty good on scales right now. Nothing as far as raids that's really worthy. I do have the Breach of the Scarab, which will help in TOA and with the Calcite Queen grind, but I would like to get the Jewel of the Sun. Fang and Lightbearer, both really big prizes. I also am desperately in need of some seeds for Renars and Snapdragons. So probably a lot of TOA coming up in the future, in the very near future. Theater of Blood, I go here when I can. I would like to think that I'm grinding it out, but at the moment it's not really an active grind. I only have 5 completions, and pretty much all 5, actually I think all 5 have been with the same guy. So Chambers of Xeric, This is another one that will be a very soon active grind. I'd really prefer to get the Dragon Hunter Lance before I do this, but I don't know how viable that's going to be. I have a Hydra task right now, so that's something I'm looking at knocking out. Yeah, hopefully we can get spooned. I'd like to at least get a leather, as I think I'll hit the drop rate for leather. But if I can get a claw, I will definitely take one. As far as clues go, I've gotten the ranger boots, I've got the devout sandals, and I have a couple of pieces of the mage chaps, or the mage d'hide, the holy d'hide. Nothing really great here. No body, and only a bando's coif, so nothing super helpful here. But I do have a couple of pieces. As far as minigames go, nothing really that I think we need to cover. Anything that I am missing here, I'll probably either do on my own, or I'll have a small little segment on it. Nothing crazy. I have a couple of pets, the sire, the rock golem, the heron, and the chompy chick. I do like the thought of pet hunting, but it's not at the forefront of my mind right now. So nothing that I'm really looking for in terms of farming out at the moment, but this is definitely something I will come back to and hit in the very far future. Monkey backpacks, so done with that grind. Motherlode mine, done with that grind. Rooftop agility, Shazian, shooting stars. Slayer, I don't really think there's anything. Obviously the imbued heart whenever I can, but I have a lot of boss tasks that I'm focused on right now, so sadly the imbued heart not really the forefront. I would really like Arania boots, but again, I have a Raxor to do so that I can try to get the halberd and the necklace, so not really at the forefront of my grinds. Tormented Demons, I only have the 2 snaps, and I have the Burning Claws. I don't plan to go back for the staff. I don't really think it's that necessary. If something comes up and this becomes a really good item to have, I'll go back for the staff, but other than that, I'm not really seeking it out. And then miscellaneous. 10k KC for the Dragon Warhammer was really rough. I had about 2,000. I started after the change from 5,000 to 3,000 drop rate. And I got to about 2,000 while doing Slayer tasks. Then I thought I would go grind it out and just get the drop. And yeah, 8,000 kills later, still don't have it. And I just, at this time, don't really want to devote more resources that I just don't have enough of to going to get this. Maybe if I get just an absolute ton of Renar seeds and Snapdragon seeds, and I feel like I have an excess amount of prayer potions, I might go back. But I don't really plan to do much of that. As you can see, I have 72 long bones. About 24 of them came from the Dragon Warhammer grind. Actually, no curve bones from the Dragon Warhammer grind. So that was kind of crazy. Doing 8,000 KC, never saw a curved bone there. But I got 24 long bones. So that was a good amount of construction XP, which was really nice. But ultimately, not that impactful. So that's the account. I look forward to sharing a lot. I know this was a kind of long video, and I think that I would really like to keep these to about 15 to 20 minutes. This one's about 30. So definitely going to be cutting some time off of videos in the future. This one I will probably keep as a longer video, just because I wanted to cover a lot of stuff on the account, and I don't really think that I want to cut any of that out. I feel like everything I showed was something that I did want to show. So if you do enjoy the longer video, you would like to keep the videos at around 30 minutes, let me know. Or if you think that even 20 minutes is too long, let me know. I'm always looking for feedback, but at the end of the day, I am going to do what I think is best and what I think is going to make the best video. If I don't have enough content to fill the 20 minutes, then it might be a shorter video. Or if I have just way too much content, and I feel like I don't want to split the video up and it's a 30-minute video, then that's just the way it'll be. I don't really have much of a goal set as far as video length right now. Like 15 to 20 minutes is just kind of a rough what I usually like to consume in my time, so that's probably what we'll aim for. But I think I've talked enough. I've gone on for long enough, and I'm sure by now I'm losing some of you, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I really appreciate you guys for sticking this out with me and listening to me ramble. If you did enjoy the video, I would be so grateful if you would subscribe. Look forward to doing updates. I am really hoping that I can do an update once a week. If I have some really cracked content, I'll try to push it out even more than that, but once a week is going to be my goal for an upload. If I go really dry on a grind, I will still try to get a video out, at least talking about that grind and showing some clips of that, and hopefully some funny clips of me crashing out. So if you did enjoy, I'd be so grateful if you would subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And I hope that you guys come join me on Twitch, twitch.tv/EthanPox. The link will be in the description. Look forward to getting some more videos out to you guys soon. Look forward to you guys coming by and chatting with me on the stream. And you guys are all the boss. You guys are so amazing. It's just amazing that I feel like I could make content again. Made content for a long time, and I really missed it. So very appreciative to be able to have a game where I can do that again. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. See you next time.